Man running California right now had some choice words today for the new man running the United States.
And Jerry Brown laid down his most stinging criticism of Donald Trump today and warned that he will fight back hard on issues that matter to many Californians.
That's right, and fresh from covering the inauguration, KCAL 9 political reporter Bryan joins us now with the governor's fiery speech, which happened earlier today.
Absolutely. Jerry Brown and Donald Trump certainly are not your regular everyday politicians, but that may be the only thing they have in common these days. It was the State of the State address unlike anything we've seen for decades. Even the governor acknowledged that. Instead of listing his legislative priorities for the coming year, Governor Brown threw down the gauntlet at the administration of President Donald Trump, warning that California will fight back.
California is not turning back, not now, not ever. His truth is marching on.
Sounding at times like a Sunday morning preacher, Governor Jerry Brown was fired up as he turned the 2017 State of the State address into a fiery warning to the Trump administration. Don't tread on us, defending the state's laws protecting undocumented immigrants.
We may be called to defend those laws, and defend them we will. And let me be clear. We will defend everybody, every man, woman, and child who's come here for a better life and has contributed to the well-being of our state.
And Brown told the state legislators the first signals from Washington are not encouraging.
While no one knows what the new leaders will actually do, there are signs that are disturbing. We've seen the bold assertion of alternative facts, whatever those are. We've heard the blatant attacks on science. Familiar signposts of our democracy, truth, civility, working together, have been obscured or even swept aside.
The address got a roaring ovation from the Democrat-dominated legislature, but many Republicans, like former Downey Mayor Mario Guerra, now the treasurer of the California Republican Party, say the governor got it wrong.
There's an old Spanish proverb that when it's translated, it says, you know what, why are you crying now? I haven't hit you yet. You know, I think that the state of California, there's been a lot of fear-mongering. Nothing bad has happened yet. So how's that about civility? What happened to when they go low, we go high?
State Senator John Moorlach from Costa Mesa says California has much more immediate problems the governor should be addressing now.
He should be focused on trying to reduce our debts. He should be focused on trying to restore our balance sheet to a better position. And to say, I'm going to focus all my energy on climate change, you know, that's like going after the shiny object.
Brown and the Democrats say they want to work with the administration on issues like infrastructure rebuilding, but warn against the Trump administration taking revenge on California because of resistance on other issues.
Any attempt for political retribution, revenge, only hurts America because we're 13% of the overall GDP of the nation. We want to work and find common ground with the president and his administration when we can move this nation together.
But Republicans charge the State of the State was big on rhetoric but short on solutions for California's economic problems.
And I heard nothing today about those people in California that are struggling. I'm hopeful that we'll be able to work with the governor and work with the other legislative leaders to be able to fix real issues that affect real people here in California.
Well, indeed, California may travel in the footsteps of Texas, which sued the Obama administration nearly 50 times since his 8 years, or rather during his 8 years in office. A point of pride for Republican leaders in Texas. Now the shoe appears to be on the other foot if California picks up the slack during the next 4 years. And by the way, the Texas Tribune says the state won 7 of those cases and lost 12. Jeff, back to you.